My bike's gonna overheat, bro. Whoa! Oh, look at that silhouette. Hey, what's good, my friends? So this will be my third ride. My truck is dirty, man. Dang. I need to wash it. I guess a lot of you guys don't really know where I'm come from. So I guess talk about who I am and just get started from ground one. My name's Kody, obviously. I started at the end of media. I started really young. I actually started with BMX, and I think I was in the 3rd grade when I started BMX. I rode bikes and stuff before that, and I liked to do like wheelies. Obviously wasn't that good at it yet or anything, but I went over to my uncle's house one day, and he's like, "Hey, you think you could hit some dirt jumps?" He's like, "I know this guy, my buddy, he's starting to make the racetrack down there for the bikes." I was like, you know, I actually haven't, so it just sounds kind of scary, sounds kind of cool. I'm interested. So they're doing a free race down there, got me signed up, and basically I got 2nd place in my first race, and I was hooked ever since. But I didn't have my own bike, so I was borrowing the person that ran the tracks. I was using their daughter's bike to race on every weekend when I would go to race. And I mean, that was fine, but obviously you gotta get your own bike so you could go to different races and stuff. So I started going to different races. I got my own bike and all that good stuff. And then one day my bike got stolen. I was like, dang, you know, I still got this need for adrenaline and stuff. I'm still like really just itching, you know. I just really want to still be involved in something. So I ended up just hanging out at the skate park a lot. And basically when I would hang out at the skate park, I didn't really have anything to ride. I like, everybody liked skateboards a little bit, but I really wanted handlebars, so I had this little Razor scooter, and I would use that Razor scooter, try to jump, you know, like everybody else is jumping, just, you know, this and that. And then eventually I wanted to learn how to tail whip, and when I learned how to tail whip, it kind of went over from there. I just had to do tail whips over everything and had to learn the next trick. And actually bar spin, a lot of people say like, oh yeah, tail whips, bar spins, but honestly the bar spin wasn't even on my list for a long time. I didn't really care about doing the bar spins. If I wanted to do bar spins, I don't think I even learned them until I was in like high school or middle school. Yeah, I was like late middle school. But yeah, basically I started riding scooters and making videos riding those scooters. And then I got an email one day from Next Sport. I didn't really know what it was or anything, but basically what they were saying was, we'll send you this 4-wheeled scooter if you make a video on it. I was like, alright, sounds good to me, you know, free scooter, make a video. I already want to do that. So I mean, the scooter was really heavy and bulky, and I couldn't even do a tail whip or a bar spin unless I let my hands off the bars and did the full whip. But anyways, that was my first sponsorship. They kept sending me free scooters. Every time they would make a new scooter and stuff, they would send it to me before, and I'd test it and I'd ride it, and they'd pay for my entry fees to competitions and just all that good stuff. And man, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. I just kept riding and riding and riding. Eventually I got into BMX again and started riding a little bit, but I would only ride in the dirt. You know, I've always liked the dirt jumps, just the big open dirt jumps, and you couldn't ride your scooter on it really, you know. And to this day I'd love to go ride a dirt scoot. I have never owned a dirt scoot, so maybe someday I'll get a dirt scoot. I'm probably gonna get a snow scoot before that, but just riding scooters and stuff in general was a lot of fun. It was one of my favorite things to do, and that just led me to every other thing that I would do. So I rode scooters for a long time. I got sponsored by Fusion, and then that Fusion sponsorship led me to other sponsorships, and those other sponsorships led me to basically riding for pro and just riding for a living basically. And I mean, it was a blast. I loved it, and I would never take it back. But also at the same time, it kind of sucks because I didn't get myself lined up for anything else either. I wasn't ready to get injured, you know. So what I did was I took a break for a little bit from riding scooters, and when I took that break, I rode bikes, and I got really injured on my bike, and it was really bad. I broke a whole bunch of bones, fractured my ribs, fractured my spine, my skull, had to get life flighted, got a really big bill. My mom was telling me, you know, you can't be doing this anymore. You can't be doing this to our family anymore and stuff. So I actually stopped, you know, I stopped riding scooters, stopped riding bikes, just all that stuff. Basically what it was, I rode scooters, I rode bikes, I rode all that stuff, and then my first bad injury was actually not the bike accident, that was the last one. My first bad one was my double backflip. I don't know if you guys seen that. But yeah, I was riding at Woodward. I went down to Woodward, and it was amazing. I wish I could go back. And I was a dish dog, if you guys ever heard of it. Basically, I wanted to go and I wanted to ride for free. So I rode, and I went to Woodward by just doing dishes. I got sent down there. It was freaking sweet. Had a blast. Got to meet some awesome people. Got to ride with some awesome people. My bike's gonna overheat, bro. I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes, bro. This is crazy. What is hot? When you're riding your motorcycle and your bike starts getting high, like what is overheating on your motorcycle? Because I don't really know if I'm actually overheating, but I feel like it's getting warm. It's at 210 right now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's at 210 right now, and I feel like that's kind of hot, you know. 212, it just keeps rising. That's what scares me. It just keeps going up and up and up. 214. See, that's what's kind of scaring me. I don't like this. I think my fan's just... Is that a fan? Do we have fans on bikes? I don't think we had a fan on here. 217. It sounds like there's a fan on right now. 212. This is crazy. 203. Okay, it's going back down a little bit because I'm kind of cruising. Oh man, this is a terrible idea. We need lane splitting in Oregon. Yeah, we do. Get right up next to me. Not supposed to form two lines yet, bruh. So yeah, when I was at Woodward, I waited all weekend because I wanted to ride, and I knew I could potentially get really hurt doing that. But anyways, I did that. Kind of messed up my memory pretty bad. Had me seeing stars for a little bit, but that kind of freaked everybody out. So basically after that, I started riding bikes, and I mean, I've already rode bikes before in between all that good stuff, but that time I started riding bikes a lot more, and I started riding them instead of, basically. And I guess I just kind of scared everybody. I got really hurt when I was riding my bike, overshot a dirt jump, and messed myself up pretty good. Had to get life flighted, had to do all that fancy good stuff. And ever since then, I had to work for all my money, and I had to figure it out. So, actually, my first job was at the PCC bookstore, which is the Portland Community College bookstore, and I started doing some work there in the warehouse, moving boxes and stuff. From the bookstore, I went to a place called Auto Warehousing, because you know I always got a thing for cars and bikes and anything with a motor. So I started driving Subarus, brand new Subarus off the dock with 0 miles on them, you know. Actually, like, you know, 1 mile or 2 miles. But I started driving them around the docks, off the dock, over the other side of the dock, so that they could put the installment new parts and stuff. But I liked that job a lot, but it was minimum wage. So yeah, I worked at Auto Warehousing for a long time, actually. And then my cousin got me a construction job doing carpentry, taught me quite a bit about carpentry, and then I went through a different company after that for the same stuff. And I mean, I liked it at first. It was pretty cool. I liked building stuff and being able to drive by it and be like, you know, I built that or whatever. But at the same time, it was really hard on my body. I already had a messed up body. My back was basically broken and just no good, just no good. And they don't care, you know. They won't even hire you if they knew you had a messed up back or whatever. So like I couldn't really say anything about it. So they just push you and push you and push you, and they're like, oh, you're young, you got this, you can do anything, you're Superman. But really you can't, you know, and it's just stressful. But anyways, I went from construction, I started working at America's Tire for a little bit, and that was even worse on my back just because of the angle that you have to put the tires on and stuff. So I didn't last long there. Went back to construction, which was still not great, but was better than where I was at. After I was actually with construction for a long time, and then I started selling Roadside Assistance, which is pretty sick. Got the hint from a buddy, told me, bro, this company, it's basically like AAA, and you can start, basically you sell the services, you make money and you keep the services, and everybody you sign on you get 80 bucks. And I was like, all right, sounds good to me. So I started making pretty good money, a couple times where I'd hit, you know, $1,200 a day selling to people. But I mean, it was a lot of work. I was consistently talking to people on the phone, on the internet, and I really wanted to do it right for me. And I would build my cars too on the side, build my 240. That's really what got me into cars. Like, I mean, I always wanted to be into cars and just loved drifting ever since Tokyo Drift came out. I mean, people say that too, like, oh, yeah, you're only a fan because of that. Well, obviously I liked drifting before that. I wanted to go see it really bad because of that, you know. But at the same time, I was a little kid when that came out. Like, it's not like I was already driving and Tokyo Drift came out and I was like, oh yeah, I'm selling my Honda Civic for a drift car. No, it was nothing like that. Like, ever since I was a little kid, I was, you know, using my trucks and going as fast as I could, like, you know, on the ground, just pushing them with my feet and then skidding around the corners, you know. It was fun. But from that, you guys probably can't even hear it. I can't even hear myself. Thank God that temperature's going back down though. I gotta slow down and wait for Shelby. So yeah, I started selling Roadside Assistance. I was building my 240. It was pretty cool. I decided, you know, I couldn't do my scooter stuff, my bike stuff, so I had to do the next best thing. I still needed that adrenaline rush, so, you know, I'm gonna be riding my drift car instead, you know. And I loved it. I bought a Subaru first because I wasn't thinking I'm actually gonna get into drifting. I figured it was way too expensive to actually do as a thing. So I just kind of got into just kind of cars, modding my car up a little bit, you know, make it look cool. And then actually one of my scooter people was like, hey, you should come out to this drift event I'm running, and I'll get you in one of the drift cars. Man, ever since then, I sold my car, got a 240, and I was drift guy ever since. But you know, as the years go by, you really want to get back into those old hobbies and old loves. So I've always loved scooter riding. It was the one thing that I could use to escape when I was a kid. So I used it to escape as a kid, and I guess I wanted to go back. So I mean, I didn't go all the way back. I didn't start riding professionally and shit again, but I did ride it, and I had a good time riding it. And I still do to this day. I teach my son how to ride, and it's just a good time, you know. I enjoy riding my scooters, my bikes, and my big boy bike now. I wouldn't change it for nothing. I say I have kids. A lot of you guys probably wonder about that, like when did you start having kids or whatever. And my son, who's 4 now, I basically adopted him, I guess. Met his mom, and obviously it's a package deal, so, and his dad wasn't in the picture, didn't want nothing to do with him, so I was like, alright, I guess I'm gonna do that. These guys are passing me. I'm doing the speed limit though. There she is. There she is, finally. Basically, she wasn't with him. He didn't want anything to do with the kid, and I can't let a kid go without a dad. I liked his mom, I liked him, he was cute, so I've been dad ever since. Sorry I didn't really have a topic to talk about today. Obviously I'm still new to this. I just wanted to ride. I just made those other videos yesterday, and she was like, oh, you can ride your bike out here where we're going. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna ride. She's driving my truck right now because her car has to get some tires. She took it to Les Schwab a couple months ago and got an alignment and new tires, and the tires went bad. Yesterday her car started being kind of stupid for her, and I didn't really understand, you know, why it was leaking. It was leaking some fluids, and they were blue, and I was like, what the heck? It was the wiper fluid. It's the only blue fluid in there. It's the only blue fluid. I had to do that. But yeah, basically it was the wiper fluid. But while I was trying to diagnose that, I noticed that her tires were on wires. I was like, what the heck, dude? Like, your tires are not doing so hot. They're on cords right now. And she's like, what the heck, dude? I just got an alignment, just got new tires. That should not be happening right now. Not at all. So basically she took it into Schwab. They're like, oh, the one that you went to was privately owned, so we'll do a free alignment, get it fixed, but you still gotta pay for the tires. And they didn't have the tires in stock, so they had to ship them over there. So she's driving my truck. Not very happy about that, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'd like to let you guys know more about me. I'm doing this whole thing so that we can work together. I started making all these videos. I've always loved making videos of riding scooters and just all the fun stuff that I like to do, but I never talk in the videos. I never had that documentary style in the videos. I'm doing 50. Why is she going so fast? She's driving my truck like it's a race car, man. The speed limit is 25 up here and she's going like 50. I'm gonna freak out, dude. So yeah, I wanted to make videos where I could actually talk, you know, and that was a big part in me getting a bike too. I mean, obviously I wouldn't just buy a motorcycle just because I want to make videos to talk, but I don't really like standing in front of the camera and talking, you know. I want to have some excitement going on, at least a little bit, you know. I'm not trying to just talk to you guys while I'm on the back of the video. I like making both of the videos. I like editing like the sound, editing the videos with music in the back. And I also wanted to learn how to do this. I wanted to kind of let you guys know what I'm thinking sometimes, and you know, just kind of get into that. These good kids. Get a bike, a bike. That's exactly how I was as a kid, man. Exactly. I'm like, do a wheelie, do a wheelie. Dude, this guy could do a wheelie. And I'm just like, all right, I don't know about that right now. Look at that thing, dude. What's up? I actually don't like Tundras very much, but it's pretty clean, man. More of a Tacoma guy or a Chevy Silverado. Even though I drive a GMC, but don't be saying nothing, alright? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. We'll get there. I get that 4-door Silverado Denali or something, you know? If I got the GMC, I just stick with the GMC and get the Denali. I like them Denalis. What's your favorite truck? What's your favorite car? What's your favorite bike? Let me know. What's your favorites? What's your favorite sport? You got, man, I could never do, I did basketball in like 6th grade and I just could not, you know, I could not. I gotta get out of here. So yeah, I really wanted to talk, you know, about whatever's going on and let you guys know about what I've done, or you know, just anything. I really wanted to get a good mic situation going on, and you know, I figured this would be the best way for me. You know, I always loved just doing that stuff. I don't like holding the selfie camera and being that guy, but you know, I like being behind a camera. I like doing tricks or whatever, and I wanted to have my own way to express how I'm feeling, express what I'm talking about. This is the best way I could do that. So here we are today, right now, doing magic, you know. Don't forget to add us on Facebook at Then Media, or The End Up Media. We got a Then Up Media Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, because we'll be making videos now. I'll be making some moto vlogs. Let me know if you guys want to see some more scootering, man. I like to get back on the scooter. The weather's getting better out here, and man, my son's been begging to get us out there. I'll make some more videos of him on his dirt bike if you guys want to see that. He's been getting pretty freaking good at that. My daughter's about to start walking. She's gonna find her own talent so we can make videos about what she's doing. Maybe my girlfriend will want to do something fancy, and actually she wants to get a bike too, so she might get a bike and we can motovlog together with our Sennas. Sorry again that this video was really unorganized. I had no idea what I wanted to talk about even before I grabbed the camera, but I really wanted to grab the camera and get some more practice talking to you guys. So I guess that's what we're doing here. We're just practicing, kind of cruising, going a different way today. Just having some fun. Just getting on it a little bit, not too much though. You know. That sunshine. Oh, look at that silhouette. Hey, what's good, my friends? I like that. I like that. Oh yeah. You guys see that? I hope you saw that. I just wanted to, you know, keep talking, keep you guys in the loop. That's why I wanted to get this. I wanted to keep making videos. I was getting really slow just making video game stuff, and I know most of you guys don't want to see that. I just wanted to keep uploading, you know. I wanted to keep making videos, and I didn't really I mean, it's been winter, so that's one thing. I couldn't just keep going to the skate park when it's raining and snowing. I guess that's one excuse. We could have gone to indoor skate parks or something, you know, but I don't know, it's hard. I gotta work, I gotta provide for the family and stuff. And eventually I'd like to be to where I don't need I'd like to be to where I don't need to have a job and I'm still being able to pay all my bills, buy my house and stuff. But you know, we got to work to that. That's one question I kind of got for you guys too. If I was to make some gear or, you know, something with the End Up Media or the End Up Media logo, what would you guys like to see it on? I mean, I have stickers already, so if you want to buy stickers, just let me know. I don't even know how much to sell them for, but I've been wanting to make some gear. I'll have some ideas on shirts and whatnot, but I didn't want to just start putting stuff out there if I didn't really have a fan base to buy it. I mean, I got some people that like watch my videos and stuff, but at the same time, whoa, that was kind of sketchy. I just downshifted, let go, and I guess I downshifted too quick. Oh, I forgot to rev match, that's why. There's hella deer, look at that. There's like gravel on it. Hella bad gravel. This is kind of sketchy. You guys can probably see that in the road, huh? That's because of the snow too. That's a terrible idea. I shouldn't be riding this right now. This is sketch, dude. I didn't know they dropped gravel out here, dude. Hella bad. But anyways, yeah, let me know if you guys want to see something fancy or whatever with the name on it. I can make some shirts or something. Get my business kind of moving, booming. I really want to get more people following my YouTube. So if you're watching this and you actually enjoy it, or you like some of my old videos, I mean, I kind of go back and forth with what I make with the edits and the vlog stuff and just, you know, whatever. I mean, I can't just do one thing. I get bored of one thing, so I go to the next, and then I move back and forth. So if you guys like one thing but don't like another thing, I mean, I like to know what you guys like to watch. Obviously, I'm not gonna guide it 100% towards what one person thinks, but it'll help me, you know, make decisions on if I should make one video or the other that day. If I want to make like a scooter video, or if I want to make a motovlog, or if I want to go take my kid to ride his dirt bike, or if I want to make a documentary with somebody else, you know. I like to make videos with other people too. I like to let other people get the light too. They got some 240s, a Subaru, some sick shit. That house though. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook. Hit us up, man. I also got a Kody Geiger fan page on Facebook too. I'm pretty sure the picture's me in a Lamborghini. It's pretty sweet. Go follow that page too, because actually I think I'm going to be posting these motovlogs on that page instead of the End Up Media to get some people over there, because the End Up Media page is popping already. Not like a whole bunch, but a little bit. I only have like a couple people on my Kody Geiger page, but I kind of want to get both of them going a little bit and just kind of getting into it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good fancy stuff. Let me know what's going on with you, and we will make do. Hey puppy, what's good, doggy? I wonder if we're still filming. We're still filming. I'm riding into gravel, no problem, going 7 miles an hour. Man. happy about this bike. So happy about this bike.